I'm back. Also, where the heck am I?
First and foremost, yes, I am back on YouTube. I'm making Pokemon Go content again. And second of all, this is my brand new apartment. We're going to do a full apartment tour in another video, but for now, I want to talk to you guys about Pokemon Go because Galar is finally in Pokemon Go. Well, I shouldn't have worded it that way because we already got Galarian forums and like Wooloo and stuff like that back in 21, but we have some stuff to share. First and foremost, we got the starter Pokemon plus Dreepy, and we got their evolutions off camera, so we got that out of the way. And then we got some shinies during the last week, and we got Shiny Squirvet, which was a terrible screen recording because it was invisible, some kind of glitch. But we got the shiny. We also got shiny Wooloo the day after, which was crazy. This is like my favorite Gen 8 shiny, so we got that in the bag. And then I guess this last weekend we had a Phalanx raid day, and I got 3 shiny Phalanx. And I was playing a little bit with my brother-in-law Trent and his little sister Alyssa, who is sister-in-law? I don't know, best friend? Cousins? I don't know. Anyway, we are about to do a new thing called Max Battles. They're pretty much Dynamax raids. They're not raids at the same time. This is a completely different mechanic comparing to raids, shadow raids, and mega raids. So, first of all, they're in person, so we actually have to go over there to every location and get these Dynamax Pokemon. I should also mention, we also got a Dynamax Wooloo, and our first one was a Hundo. So our first ever Dynamax Pokemon we got from that research was a Hundo. So I'm very happy about that. I'm about ready to head out, and we're about to do some raids. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because your boy is back on YouTube. Because I was kind of spending the entire week and a half moving in and kind of getting things all situated. So yeah, this is a whole new chapter of my life. I am living on my own, and yeah, we are a little bit more flexible with Pokemon Go now. So speaking of which, let's head out and get some Dynamax raids going. So we just arrived to Lampy Park. By the way, I live close by to where Lampy Park and Sodic Park are in Gardnerville. You can see that there are some power spots, and they have max battles in them. I should mention a couple things. These are way different than Pokestops and gyms, because Pokestops and gyms are in permanent locations, and they usually have some sort of activity for a short, limited time. For example, in Pokestops, you have lures that are activated for like 30 minutes. When it comes to gyms, they usually host raids, and they usually have like a 45-minute, 1-hour timer on the eggs that are about to hatch, and then it will just be in raids for a limited time, like an hour or so. So it kind of cycles out. Power spots, on the other hand, they are actually in temporary locations, and they're there for only a couple days, and then they kind of rotate around the community. So it could be in one spot, it's in another. Like one day, it was at Burger King, and there was another one at a realty place, and now they're gone because they timed out. Now there's one located at like the local Papa Murphy's and like O'Reilly's Auto Parts and all that stuff. So right now there is one location where we have a Charmander right over here. Dynamax Charmander. Also, you see all those things going around? Those are max particles. I can't grab them because I kind of maxed out. The most you can carry is 1,000. Good thing is, this is going to be around for more than an hour. This is out for another 4 hours. So I could leave and come back within that time, and it would still be there. This requires 250 max particles, and what I have here is about 1,200. So I'm gonna use it. Here's the thing. I don't get to waste it. I only get to put in that currency once I defeat it. Unlike the gym system where when you're doing a raid, you put in your raid pass, and if you lose, you still wasted a raid pass, which kind of is controversial. So if you like lose during a remote raid, you don't get that remote raid pass. But with this, if you lose, you get your max particles back, which is great. So we have to defeat powerful Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon for a chance to catch them. Power remaining. Defeat the Power Spot boss before it defeats all your team Pokemon. I should also mention that it requires Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon only. Charge your max meter. On the very top middle part of the screen, you're going to see a bar that's going to be the Dynamax bar. And you have to keep tapping it to attack, and it will build up that meter, or the max meter. Collect energy. Swipe to collect energy to fill the meter faster. There are 3 max moves. Number 1 is an attack one. So like max overgrowth if it's a grass type, or max strike if it's a normal type. Number 2 is max guard. Max Guard, it's gonna be like a protecting shield. And then I think it's for healing, but I could be wrong. Max Spirit, I think if you have your Pokemon fainted, that is to cheer up some of your teammates. You can either solo or go up to 4 players to defeat these max battles. So we kind of get the general idea. So as you see right here, I have a Squirvet and 2 Wooloo that can Dynamax. Those are the only Pokemon that I have that can Dynamax, and that's what's required. So I have to be ready. So I'm going to hit ready, and it counts down to 15 seconds. And what I could do is I'm going to switch out with Wooloo. There we go. Because this Wooloo is a hundo, and I already unlocked its max potential. So let's go ahead and do the best we can. This looks amazing. This looks sick in person. This is really cool. So I'm going to just keep tapping, and all ally Pokemon can do this. So I'm going to use Wild Charge. I don't know how much attack is going to do on me, but it looks like we're doing pretty good. While you're tapping, make sure you also tap the max energy that's on there as well, and then pay attention to the meter. Because once you get to the meter, that is when you're going to want to use it, because that is how you're going to max. So you see how this one's on the left side, so I'm going to hit this to kind of give it the max. All right, cool. I hope it doesn't faint, because that would suck. But it looks like we're doing good. We're like halfway down. And look, we can definitely Dynamax it right now. We have the energy, and boom! There it is! Dynamax Wooloo in action against Dynamax Charmander. So I am going to use Max Strike. Pow! And it's going to use Max Strike. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I think what I'm going to do is one more Max Strike, because we're almost done. So 3 moves, and then the Dynamax ends, just like with the Sword and Shield games. So we won our first max battle, which is awesome. And now we get to claim some rewards. Now, here's the thing about the rewards. We get 1 rare candy, we get 1 golden raz, we get a Charmander Candy XL, and we get 10,000 XP. Pick a Pokemon to place at this power stop to earn candy as an assist in battles. You can recall your Pokemon at any time. I'm going to use this Wooloo because it's the weaker one, and I want to get some more candy for Wooloo. Now, we got these rewards, but here's an upgrade. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend this, but it is up to you. If you exchange 200 Pokecoins, you get to extra add these other ones. You double the amount of rewards. I think when we get like level 3, level 5 Dynamax or Gigantamax, we'll probably get better rewards. So I'm going to just go ahead and just do the thing. So 541 is the CP. It's not shiny, but Dynamax Pokemon have a shiny potential. So you can shiny hunt for Dynamax Pokemon if you want. I'm going to use a Pineapple Berry because I need Charmander Candy. Now, what's cool is that when you tap on the ball, it turns into the balls from the Sword and Shield games. I think it's guaranteed. Don't quote me on that, though. But there we have it. We caught Dynamax Charmander. Look at that. I don't know what the hundo is, but it's a 3-star, so we'll save that. Because I think there's a Dynamax Bulbasaur nearby. So let's go. Oh, real quick, this is a cool thing. So you hit here. Obviously, we have the Dynamax Wooloo right here. And then, of course, someone put a Mush Lord of Ducks that has a Squirtle, I guess. But on the bottom left, there is an icon. Because we dropped a Wooloo, we get an encounter with a Wooloo, which I think is really awesome. So I'm going to give it a Pineapple Berry because I know that not only max particles are required for power-up, but so is the candy. And I want to make sure we get as much candy as we can. But I want to bring that up because remember how we put Wooloo in there earlier? This is what we could do. So that's really cool. So that's one of it. And what are the IVs? It's a wild spawn, so that makes sense. But yeah, there's another Charmander right there. There's a Squirtle right over there. Bulbasaur is actually way over there. Since we have Charmander that can Dynamax, we could definitely take out the Bulbasaur. And then we should be able to use that Dynamax Bulbasaur to take out the Squirtle, which is like way over here. So let's roll. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at Ginger easily. And we have Dynamax Bulbasaur right here. So I'm going to use 250 max particles because we just got enough. And I have Charmander right here. I'm going to heal just in case. So let me use a Hyper Potion on my hundo. So I'm going to hit ready. And then it'll drop into the 15-second mark. And we'll be ready to roll. Alright, so this one should be a lot easier since we have the type advantage. I had Charmander learn Ember so that when we get Max Flare, it's going to be easy. Alrighty, here we go. Dynamax Raid number 2. This animation looks crazy. I love it. I'm about ready to use some attacks. I think it's weather boosted too, but I don't think it has an effect here. Or maybe it's not sunny. in the game. And I was being fooled. Another flame wheel. Ooh! More energy! More energy! We're going to attack it. Oh! More energy, and bam! We're ready to roll. And Dynamax Charmander, let's go! Bam! Look at him. That is sick. Alrighty, here we go. The showdown of the Titans. I'm going to use Max Flare. Pow! That animation looks sick, and that ended the battle, like, super quick. And we can catch the Dynamax Bulbasaur, but let's see what our rewards are first. We get... Oh, Revive, Golden Raz, Bulbasaur Candy XL. You're getting Candy XL. I don't know if it's guaranteed, but that's cool. Squavette, you are going to be in there. And we get those bonuses. We could get double if we use the coins, which I'm not going to do. Bam! There we go. 610 for the Bulbasaur Dynamax. And now let's see if we can get an excellent throw out of that. Oh, we did it! Excellent throw on the Dynamax Bulbasaur. Don't make it complicated when you're doing the curve throws. Just kind of get used to it because you're so used to, like, catching a normal Pokemon. Pokemon this big shouldn't be that hard, so that's pretty epic. Let's appraise. 3-star. Solid. Cool. Alrighty. It has Vine Whip, which we want to use against it, but I wanted to change it to Poison to Seed Bomb. Okay, because we're about to do a Squirtle Dynamax raid in a little bit, so... Hey, we got it. Should I power it up? Do I have the ability? No, I am short on max. Maybe if I start collecting some? You can't collect any more max particles today? Why not? That's so lame. Okay, whatever. We just arrived to the Dynamax Squirtle power spot, and as I pulled up, we have like a Vibrava spawn, we have a Bayleaf, we have a Jolteon. What is happening? I know we're supposed to go big, but like, what? We'll catch those off camera, but for now, let's jump into this big boy. Let's kick Squirtle's butt. Hey, want some seats? Bam. Hey, watch this, boom. Haha, I am going to do this max meter. Muhaha. And Seed Bomb. And boom. We're ready to Dynamax. We're going to take you down. Get ready, because here we come. Max Overgrowth. Are you ready, Bulbasaur? We're going to use Max Overgrowth. Like, about now. Pow! Oh, that was pretty. And we defeated Max Squirtle. That was the last starter out of the 3. And we're going to claim rewards. I'm going to put one in place. I'm going to skip this one for now because the last one didn't do anything. So we're going to hit yes. And we got rare candy this time. I'm not going to spend Pokecoins. You can double it up to upgrade if your choice, but I'm going to choose not to. Here's the Squirtle. 513 is the CP. We want more candy, and can we do another excellent throw? That was slightly off. That would have been a great throw, even though I tried for an excellent. And Squirtle, doop, click, caught. Alrighty, perfect. What is the IV on you? 3-star. Ooh, 15 on HP. That's pretty good. Alrighty, well, we got some good ones. Bubble and Aqua Jet. Nice. We're gonna Dynamax, and then we're gonna, make it level 2. Yeah, there we go. Max Geyser. That's a cool name for a move. There it is. We have the Dynamax Squirtle. So that completes the set. And we're just going to go ahead and finish step 3 of the To The Max research. So bam, we got Stardust. Bam, we have berries. And bam, we have 100 max particles. And now we're going to claim 8,000 XP, 4,000 Stardust. And we get a Dynamax Band. Oh, I get 2. Okay, cool. All right, nice.
And we are back at the apartment, and we are going to be talking about one more thing to wrap up this video, and that is the Psychic Spectacular event. This is an annual event in September where Psychic Pokemon appear in the wild. This event is on Wednesday, September 18th at 10 a.m. through Sunday, September 22nd at 8 p.m. local time. Event bonuses include 2x Stardust for catching Pokemon, additional candy for nice throws or better, and trainers level 31 and up have an increased chance of receiving Candy XL from successfully throwing nice throws or better. Now, Pokemon that will be debuting during this event is Hatenna, the Psychic-type Calm Pokemon. It will evolve into Hatterene with 25 candy, and then again with 100 to Hatterene. Its final evolution that is a Psychic Fairy type. So this is a Psychic type from Generation 8 that is debuting for the first time. Is it a good Psychic or Fairy type attacker? As a Psychic type, not really. As a Fairy type, Possibly, because there's not that many strong fairy types. And not to mention, we just got 5 new Dynamax Pokemon. There is one that's going to debut, and that is Dynamax Beldum. Dynamax Beldum debuts, and obviously, if you're lucky, you may get a shiny Dynamax Beldum. That is pretty awesome. Obviously, it's going to be in 3-star max battles. So if you want to go for it, that's going to be really epic. Wild encounters include Ralts, Spoink, Gothita, Solosis, LGM Spritzy, Swirlix, Inkay, Morlo, and some trainers might encounter Hatina. Everything except for Hatina can be shiny. I'm very surprised that there are some fairy types in there because it's Psychic Spectacular. Maybe it's because Hatterene is a Psychic Fairy type. I don't know. 7-kilometer eggs will include Mawile, Chingli, Esper, and Hatina. Everything except for Hatina can be shiny. Field research task will include Gothita, Solosis, LGM, Spritzy, Swirlix, Morlo, and Hatina. Everything except for Hatina can be shiny. We don't know exactly what the field research tasks are until the event starts. So when we play this event, you'll know exactly what those research are going to be. We have a paid time research because this is starting to become a new thing for all events. Paid time research. Like, yay, we get to pay. But $2 for this paid time research, 1 incubator, 1 super incubator, 1 star piece, 15,000 XP, and in encounters with Morlo and Hatina. I should also mention for the 7-kilometer eggs, or is it for the field research? For the field research encounters, shiny Morlo has an increased chance of being shiny, so if you do some research for Morlo, you have a higher chance of getting them shiny comparing to the wild. But just remember, if you decide to pay for it, you have to get this completed before 8 p.m. in your local time on Sunday, September 22nd. No refund, you don't get to do all that stuff, so you gotta get that done. Also, there's collection challenges and showcases and all that stuff, and that's pretty much gonna wrap that up. That is pretty much it for today's video. We are gonna be back, and we're going to do Ponyta Community Day at Aspen Park in Garnerville Ranchos. I'm gonna be meeting up with some family friends, and we're gonna have a blast. So we'll see you next time. Peace out.